In late 18th century, when Kingdom Hawaii became a sovereign state, Lahaina bore such an abundance of water that early explorers reportedly called it Venice Pacific. Numerous natural wetlands nurtured breadfruit trees, expansive taro terraces and wildlife, and fish ponds that have fed Hawaiian native families for generations. But more than a century and a half of plantation agriculture by American and European colonists has depleted Lahaina's streams, turned biodiverse food forests into tinderboxes. Today, Hawaii spends $3 billion a year importing 90% of its food. Experts say this changing ecology led to the August 8 fire that destroyed the historic town of Western Maui and killed more than 111 people. The Rice plantation capital has led to the drying up of Maui's west coast, said historian Kamana Beamer, a former member of the Hawaii Water Resources Management Commission tasked with protecting and regulating water resources. You can see the connection between exploitative, unbridled capitalism at the expense of our natural resources and ecosystem. Influenced by Hawaii's mild climate and exceptional rainfall, white sugar and pineapple patrons began arriving on the islands in the early 1800s. For much the next 2 centuries, Maui-based plantation owners such as Alexander Baldwin and the Maui Land Pineapple Company made enormous fortunes by uprooting native trees and drawing billions of gallons water from streams to grow their thirsty crops. Invasive plants introduced as animal fodder, such as guinea grass, now cover a quarter of Hawaii's surface area. Heavy use of pesticides in Maui's pineapple fields has poisoned nearby water wells. Eastern Maui historian and President Lucienne de Naie said vent of large-scale agriculture dramatically changed land practices on Maui, where natural resources no longer serve as food production or a habitat for birds, but as means of rapid cash generation. Member of the Sierra Club Maui group, rise of plantation capital causes west bank of Maui Kamana Beamer to dry up. The land has grown from this fertile plain filled with large healthy trees, wetland taros, dryland crops such as bananas and breadfruit, to a monoculture pile, rows of sugarcane, rows of pineapples, he said. Jonathan Likeke Scheuer, water policy consultant and co-author of Water and Power in West, said the 1848 Great Māhele, a groundbreaking law that legitimizes private land ownership, set stage for large developers to hoard water for profit. Maui, he said that although the law does not privatize water, the creation of private ownership allows agricultural companies to exercise political and ultimately oligarchic power over elected officials. In 1893, a group sugar magnates and capitalists overthrew Liliuokalani, Queen of Hawaiian Kingdom, paving the way for U.S. annexation Hawaii 5 years later. Sanford Ballard Dole, a cousin of the founder of Dole Plantation, served as Hawaii's first governor, with last of the sugar companies closed in 2016 due